Are you ready, ready?
Welcome to week 3 of the Boom Room, our most exciting week because we have the doubleheader. Let's get right into it. Let's start with whooping that ass versus Bread Inc. versus the higher power. Bread Inc. and whooping that ass both took care of the higher power, who for the second consecutive week laid an egg. Bread Inc. and whooping that ass game set up to be an instant classic. Bread Inc. had 103, whooping that ass had 105. Both teams had one player left. Alvin Kamara for Bread Inc., Travis Kelce for whooping that ass. Alvin Kamara dropped 47. Enough said. Bread Inc. off to a 3-1 start. I see you, man. Whooping that ass got his first victory. He back in the game. Now on 2. Machiavellians versus the past 2 champions. Machiavellians got another strong performance from Josh Allen, but unfortunately, it wasn't enough to match the 2 champs. Let's get into it. TNT, Jabronis, both teams looking for the sweep. TNT, led by Kyler Murray, Nuke Hopkins, and Dalvin Cook, thought they put Jabronis to bed early. However, a late scramble from Drew Brees took this game down to the final seconds. Unfortunately, Jabronis lost based on a coaching decision. Jabronis had a chance to win in the final seconds, but instead of going for the touchdown, the Saints went for the field goal, sealing the deal for the champs. Boom. Now on 2. G5 versus Arizona Ron versus Negro. Negro team had a weird stat. He had 2 players account for 74 points and the other 7 account for 44. So needless to say, he dropped both games of the doubleheader. Arizona Ron got a surprisingly strong game from Jimmy Graham. He actually led G5 by 56 points, with G5 having 3 players left. But unfortunately for Ron, one of those players was Patrick Mahomes, who scored 56 by himself. Also, strong games from Allen Robinson and the Colts defense. G5 with a much-needed doubleheader sweep to get itself back in the game. Now on 2. The game of the week. Legends, Kajinos, the North remembers. The North remembers laid an egg. I bet they wish they could have called the commission to cancel this game. But let's get into it. Kajinos, Legends, in the closest game so far this season. Once again, came down to a coach's decision. The Legends had the Ravens kicker. The Ravens were down 14 points with less than 2 minutes to go. So instead of taking a field goal, the Ravens decided to go for it, which wasn't all a bad thing because if the Ravens score, then the Legends would get the extra point and win the game. However, the Chiefs stopped the Ravens on 4th down. Kijinos gets the win without McCaffrey to move to 3-1. And so far looking like one of the surprise teams of the year. Way to go, Kijinos. Man, I'm excited to have our first in-house guest of the year. I'm looking forward to it. I know he's feeling real well. And when y'all see him, y'all will know why he's feeling real well. Without further ado, El Kajinos.
Thank you for having me.
Hey, man, congratulations on sweeping a doubleheader. I'm going to be honest. Mm-hmm. I thought you was going to lose both games.
No, I thought I was going to win. But, yeah. It was a close matchup. I was nervous at first. But as you can see, that changed.
Okay. Hey, listen, man. Tradition, I want to have a shot with you, man. Congratulations to the fast start. Yes, yeah, sir. I mean, good luck the rest of the season. Hopefully nobody else gets hurt.
Thank you.
Now let's get into it, man. Let me ask you this. What was you thinking when McCaffrey got hurt?
At first I didn't think it was that serious because there's reporting major injuries like Saquon, and they didn't even mention McCaffrey until later on in the week. And first thought was I was going to be in a little bit of trouble, but luckily I was able to get Mike Davis off the waiver wire, and my team just rallied, man. And we got some soldiers. Russell Wilson, fantasy football MVP, this year.
Arguably, but go ahead.
Keenan Allen, who I took in the second round, that Minnie said I should have never took there.
Okay,
yeah, Minnie, and
this is your chance to crow. What you want to say about Keenan Allen?
I want to say Keenan Allen right now. He's scored more points than every wide receiver drafted after him in the second round. And I think that's good to note. So,
okay,
I think that was a good pick right there. And I'm just feeling pretty good. So I got a Division 1 under my belt, and then the doubleheader, and then luckily I got T for the next 2 games. So
I mean, he has been struggling these last 2 weeks, but so you think you get him back-to-back weeks, right?
Yeah, back-to-back Christmas.
Oh, hey, listen, say no more. I got it there. Say no more. Great game between you and the Legends. Closest game of the season, beating by 0.25. Was it stressful at the end of the game, or you thought you had it in the bag all the way?
It was stressful at the end of the game. He made it a little more stressful. He had actually sent me a text, letting me know as if I wasn't monitoring it on my phone that he had took the lead, and kind of pissed me off a little bit. So I had to give my team a little pep talk, and again they rallied and we wound up beating them. But yeah, it was a close game. It was definitely a close game, but it felt good beating them, because then he went to the smack board too earlier this week. Okay. And once the Jacksonville running back went off, and he was happy about the doubleheader week, and so yeah.
Hey, look, I looked ahead on the schedule. Next week the Legends play Negro. You should give Negro a call, give him some tips or something, man.
Yeah, I will. I will.
Yeah.
And give him a quarter or something. He might need it. That's all he need.
Let me ask you this: I do a segment every show, in which I'm going to do later, which I say concerned, very concerned.
Yeah.
Give me 2 teams. Give me a team you concerned about.
2 teams that came to mind was G5, and then because he started off G5 and Machiavellians. Machiavellians, I was kind of high on his team. Coming in from the draft, and he's at 1-3 after a bad doubleheader week. So I would say it's some concern there, and I'm very concerned. I would want to say Seth, but I feel as though that's like a norm. Okay. I think every week, and then day in, week in and week out, we're always going to be concerned about Seth. So very concerned about Seth. So I don't even think putting him in that category would even do very concerned justice. I think we should just pick somebody else, because we always going to be concerned about him. So no, yeah, Seth. I'm just going to say Seth. Very concerned.
So let me ask you this: right now, you're currently 3-1, second best record in the league.
Yes.
Lead your division.
Mm-hmm.
Which team are you most worried about in your division?
Arizona Ron.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Arizona Ron.
And any thoughts on the other 2 teams in the division?
So I feel as though so yeah, I like Ron's team. I think he has a lot of weapons. I do agree with what T said in the beginning of the season. He's going to have trouble figuring out who to start. He has a few good running backs, but I do like his team in my division. Also, Julian's team, Jabroni's, I feel as though at the running back position he may be in trouble. The running backs from Buffalo, I'm not really that high on. James Conner, they on the bye this week because of the whole COVID stuff. And Joe Mixon ain't really spark. I really don't know if that trade was that great. And then the wide receiver position, Julio is a little banged up. I do like Tyler Boyd, Hunter Henry at tight end. I'm just not that much concerned about it. I feel like it's an average team. So, yeah, I really think Arizona Ron would pose as a threat out of my division. And I do like T-Team also. Other than the injuries, he's just banged up a little bit. But if his team was fully healthy, then I think he would definitely be a team to talk about also.
So let me ask you this.
Yeah.
How many teams make the playoffs from your division?
I would say 2. Excuse me. Yeah, I'll say 2 teams from my division makes the playoff.
So not to put words in your mouth, but the 2 teams with the rings won't make the playoffs.
Yes.
Okay. And you got one of those teams back-to-back weeks, right?
Yeah, one of those seasons back to back.
Listen, hey, I like it. I like the
You
confidence.
just set me up for Hellfire.
I like the swagger. And listen, before I let you go,
Yes.
is there anything that you want the league to know? Anything you want to get off your chest? This is your opportunity to let the league know whatever you want them to know.
Let me see. I don't want to offend the league, or I don't want anyone getting upset. But I'm coming for y'all next, man. That's just it. I'm gonna compete. If you talk shit, I'm gonna talk shit back. I might talk shit a little regardless anyway. Send me some trades and some deals. Anybody but Brit Inc. Because them trade offers is kind of crazy. But no, yeah, I'm ready to compete, and I hope you're ready to compete too. And I want the chip to be mine. So, I think
listen, I want to tell you, I appreciate you filling in last year to host the show. I'm pretty sure at one point this season you'll get an opportunity to do it again. Mm-hmm. I just hope that you have a great record when you get to sit here. And remember, don't take shots at TNT. And look, man, it's been a blast having you. You're off to a fast start. I'm pulling for you, man. I hope to see that you continue to have a good season. Like I said, good health, good luck, and hopefully, we'll see you in a couple months.
Yes, sir. One more thing. You have a quarter on you?
Nah, you need a quarter? I got $1.
No, Legends might have it.
Okay. I want to revisit concerned, very concerned. I'm concerned about a lot of teams, but I'm very concerned about one. And to piggyback off what our guest said, that one is Negro Realty. I'm not going to get too analytical, but Negro's next 3 games are TNT, Lincoln Legends, TNT. And the analytics says that he has a 10% chance to win the first game against TNT, a 12% chance to win the game against Lincoln Legends, and a 2% chance to win the second game against TNT, currently as the data says. Here's what you have to do. Negro, I'm talking to you. I don't want to see you fall to 1-6 after such a promising season last year. This is what you need to do. You need to trade Dak Prescott. Go with Joe Burrow. Make it happen. Get Jabronis a call. Offer him Dak Prescott. If he says no, give Whipping That Ass a call. Offer him Dak Prescott. If you offer Dak Prescott the Whipping That Ass, he may just give you Adam Thielen or Cup straight up. Make the offer to Jabronis. Ask for Tyler Boyd and the kid Jefferson he just got off waivers. Don't stop there though, because that's not enough. Then trade one of those running backs, either Eckler or Jacobs. I know y'all gonna think I'm shelling right now, but give me a call. I like those running backs. However, you can make a call to a couple owners, see if you can get yourself a low end wide receiver and running back that you can play. For example, if you were to call me, I would start the offer with a Devontae Parker and Gibson. 2 players that you can get into your lineup right now. Right now, your wide receiver situation is bad. And you're about to face probably the 2 best teams in the league so far this year on paper. You got to do something. If you stay status quo, you'll be 1-6. And at that point, I'll be telling the commissioner to make sure he has your money. Also, I would give the higher power a call. He has an abundance of wide receivers, and that's where you're really hurting at. Tell him, ask him, who do you like better, Eckler or Jacobs? Ask him for Juju and Chark. I don't think that's a bad deal. So think about this. You move Dak, you move one of those running backs, you get 3 to 4 players back, you give yourself a chance. If not, see you next year, baby. The game of the week will be the North Remembers versus Bread Inc. This should be a real interesting one. All you teams with 1 win, look, you're only 1 game out of the playoffs. Hang in there. Can't wait to see you next week in the boom room.